One of the most challenging things is being able to move up and down the neck freely as you improvise. Today, I'm going to start going through the patterns that you need to memorize if you want to know all of the notes on a guitar. They're called the diatonic patterns. Hey, this is Dan from Guitar from the Heart, and today we're going to go over the first diatonic pattern, and I'm going to show you the way I approached it when I memorized it that I think is a really effective way that you can use to memorize the diatonic scales, since there's so many notes all over the neck to have to memorize. So I call it like the building up approach to memorizing a scale, and you'll see what I mean. Alright, so I'm going to be working with the key of C, and we're going to be doing this pattern. It goes like this, starting from the 5th fret of the 6th string here, the A note. The root note is actually over here on the 8th fret, which is the C. But we're going to start over here on the 6th and go like this. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Then we're going to go 1, 3 on the D string. The G string, we're going to move down with our index finger to the 4th fret. And we're going to play this note here, which is a B. And go 1, 2, 4. And then coming down to the B string, 1, 2, 4 again, but starting from the 5th fret again. And then going down to the high E string, 1, 3, 4. Alright, so all together it looks like this. So you just got that little shift there when you get to the G string. And generally you want to go up and come back down, you know? And that's where our root is, in the key of C. So the main thing I wanted to show in this video is the building up technique, which is where you're gonna be practicing the scale, going with the patterns just like you would whenever you're looking at a reference scale pattern or whatever, but you're gonna practice going up one note at a time, like so. So we start with our first note, and instead of just saying, okay, it's like 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, whatever, all the way and trying to remember all of that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the first note and just remember, okay, that's the first note. Then we're gonna remember what's the first two notes. Stop there, right? Can you remember that? Not hard, right? That's easy to remember, two notes. Let's add one more note to it. We're gonna build up as we go. So we have the 1, 2 that we know, and now the third note. So you're memorizing 3 notes. We're gonna continue to build up. We're gonna add one more note. Basically, the key here is to focus on not getting any notes wrong, right? Because when you're memorizing anything, accuracy is more important than speed. If you start to mess up some of these notes and play the wrong notes, then you're going to remember it wrong. You want to be able to move forward with absolute confidence. Don't worry about speed, worry about accuracy. And as you are super confident that every note that's coming ahead, you're going to get it right, you'll be able to be sure that you memorize it right. And this is what I call the building up technique. We're adding one note at a time and building up until we go all the way. So I'm just going to go through an exercise where I do the whole thing building up like that. All right, I'm going to move a little faster just for time's sake here. All right, so 1 note, 2 notes, 3 notes. Right, that's the tricky one there that you want to be careful with. The key is to make sure you're not doubting yourself as you go. And you got to do this as slow. If you have to do this slower, and you have to go as slow as you have to do. That's what you want to do in the beginning. You don't want to go fast like how I'm doing. As you get more confident, you could do it faster. Alright, so this is not so much of a how to memorize this pattern lesson, although I'm putting the diagrams for you to reference and all of that. And you can use it as a reference this way. But here is more of like an approach of how to actually go about memorizing this. Do one pattern at a time. Use this building up approach. You can also do it in reverse if you have to. In reverse, where and so forth. You can do it in reverse like that. Keep doing it until you don't really have to think about it anymore, and you got the pattern one down. There's several of these patterns. I don't even know how many, 4 or 5 or something like that, but I'm gonna go through all of them. This is gonna be the first video. I'm gonna do one video at a time using this building up approach. And then as we continue to do this, we'll do other things to try to move from one pattern to another so you can get the confidence that you need to move up and down the neck. This is part of the Getting Around the Neck series. I'm helping you to get around the neck so you can play the guitar from your heart without hindrance. So for now, thank you for watching. Take care, play the guitar from the heart, and have fun with that. I'll see you next time. Remember, as you practice these scales going up and down the neck, that I have a resource available for you. Guitar from the Heart Jam Tracks. It's another channel. I'll put the little thing for you to click on to subscribe at the end here. And this way you can follow along and put these to work over actual musical situations. Again, thank you for watching my channel. Subscribe if you like the videos. Comment, like, share. See you next time.